Next up on WTV, a look at a human geography project and today's Sports Minute. WTV's daily update starts now. Good morning, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Wednesday, November 13th, and I'm Roy Nitzan with today's daily update brought to you by Wingspan TV. Students in AP Human Geography began a new unit on culture, but rather than studying a country or a region, students began by taking a look at themselves. WTV's Matthew Bishop has the details.
In the effort to understand what the world culture is all about, teacher Jennifer NELKEN had students reflect on who they are.
This new unit we just started is culture, so it's just helping students to understand different types of culture, and by doing that it's by looking at yourself and looking at your own culture. And it doesn't necessarily mean like food and what you wear, it's also like your values, your beliefs, and that sort of thing. So we're kind of comparing the world, United States, and then yourself.
Rather than a lecture or the video, students such as Ashley Weidenbach liked the nature of the project.
The project really helped me get more engaged in what we were learning about, and it helped me have a better understanding of it, better than notes or just worksheets would be.
That's why NELKEN does this project.
It hopefully helps engagement and it gets people thinking about themselves and their lives, because geography really is everywhere. And you look at AP Human Geography and what we're learning about, and so we're just hoping that it's something for them to do and to express themselves.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Matthew Bishop.
Most high school students that have their own bedroom get to decorate it how they want, but students in the 3D modeling and animation class are creating and modeling their own rooms. WTV's Paul Lee has the story.
Students have been using the software Maya to model their rooms for the last few weeks.
We are working on a room project where we model a room in our house, and we have to model each furniture piece, and it's really fun. It's a lot of work, but it's fun. And what's really difficult about it, I guess, would be learning the new software, because I took this class in 7th grade, but it was a completely different software, and so learning a completely different one is a little bit difficult.
It's a process which takes a lot of attention.
Learning in Maya, I don't think it's necessarily different than learning other topics in 3D MA, but it's just going to be totally new to all students. It's not something that any of the students have worked with before, so it's just really important for them to pay attention to the details.
Students modeling have to make sure to follow directions carefully.
The most difficult part of modeling, again, I think it's just the new material. It's working in a new software and really trying to pay attention to those details.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Paul Lee.
For the full band, marching season came to a close in October. However, percussion had the opportunity to continue competing and even bring home a win. WTV's Robbie Violante has the details.
Percussion attended the 2019 Louisville Drumline Invitational on Saturday, a competition that occurs each year at the conclusion of marching season and brings together only the battery and front ensemble sections of marching bands across the region in head-to-head competition. And this year, the Red Hawk Drumline came out on top, taking home a first-place win and breaking Frisco High School's 3-year winning streak.
This year has kind of been different for us, as a percussion section. Before, we haven't really had the same motivation and drive that we had this year. So I think that this is a good sign that we're going in the right direction.
In addition to a first place overall win, the battery also brought home a section or caption award for outstanding snare drums.
It's a competitive caption to get, and to be able to get it through all our hard work, it's been really great to have achieved what we've achieved.
Also accompanying the drumline was flute soloist Jimin Yoon, as well as senior drum major SHELBY PYBUS, who sees this victory as more than just a win for percussion.
Just the fact that we have an extremely strong percussion section shows that they add so much to the band program, and they can demonstrate high abilities with musicality and performance.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Robbie Violante.
On today's Sports Minute, WTV's Walker Shippey gives you a recap of the girls' volleyball quarterfinals against Lovejoy.
Girls volleyball played last night versus Lovejoy High School in the 5A Volleyball Region 2 quarterfinals. The team started off slow, losing the first set by 9 points. However, the Redhawks bounced back in the next set, winning by 3 points. Lovejoy came back in the third set, winning it 25-15, making the next set crucial for Liberty. The Leopards and Redhawks fought back and forth in the fourth set, pushing the score to 34-32 with the Redhawks on top. Despite the Redhawks' best efforts, Lovejoy prevailed in the fifth and final set, making the score 3-2, winning the game for the Leopards. The loss knocks Liberty out of playoffs, ending the season for the Redhawks. For WTV Sports, I'm Walker Shippey.
If you're looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. The first meeting of the Multilingual Club will take place today in room C210 during advisory. Join the Remind by texting at HB23CA to 81010. If you're interested in trying out for boys soccer and are not currently in the soccer class, please see Coach Kaiser in room C112 before school or during advisory, no later than Monday, November 18th, or you will not be able to try out. That's it for today's daily update. This is Roy Nitzan for Wingspan TV.